Aries, how are we doing this week? And this is your weekly reading from February the 28th to March the 7th. Happy new month. I hope it's going well for everyone. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share. It'd be super helpful. And if it doesn't, maybe check your moon and rising sign because you could be in that energy as well right now. Okay, right off the bat, we have the Queen of Swords here. So it looks like this week for you, Aries, it's kind of, I'm getting the feeling of decision time. With the Queen, she's kind of very assertive. She kind of has clear communication. She knows her worth. She knows her powers. She's a master of intellect here. And this is kind of the energy that we're kind of feeling this week for you. Feeling the master of your own intellect. She is no BS. That's kind of like the energy. This could be you this week. This could be someone kind of around you who maybe is a female air sign or a feminine air sign. But I kind of have the feeling, again, it's you this week, kind of mastering that energy. Looks like some light things in your life right now are not really coming in the way you hope for. Kind of some things that need to be let go of, that need to be released here. Because we have the Two of Wands reversed, which means kind of like a bit of a failure, not in the sense of being like, your life's a failure, just like something didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out here, and you kind of have to kind of scrap it and go back to the drawing board, which is never a bad thing. It's just kind of seeing what works in our life and what kind of doesn't work in our life. We also have the Three of Pentacles reversed here, so it means we're kind of not feeling like people are working as a team here, that your relationships that you have, either romantic, friendships, family, whatever, some kind of partnership, is someone's not kind of putting in the work, or someone's not kind of living up to their end of the bargain here. So there might be a little bit of conflict this week that I'm kind of feeling, where you have to kind of address something or address a situation that's kind of not working out for you anymore. I'm going to get some clarifiers kind of here and see what kind of a clarifier for these Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so there just might be a shakeup in general. There's an energy here. You got the Tower, and you also have the Walking Away card here from the Two of Wands. So there is going to be the situation, again, if it's a work, if it's a relationship, there is going to be a change here for you this week. There is going to be a little bit of a shakeup. The Tower kind of comes in. You don't have to fear the Tower. I feel like a lot of people in the tarot fear Tower moments, but it's all kind of a part of the bigger plan. It's all a part of your destiny. Something that's not working out for you needs to change, and if we're not going to change it ourselves, if we're not going to kind of embody this Queen of Swords of being communicative of what we want, and getting rid of really the things that are not working in our life, then the universe is going to come in and kind of end it for us. So there might be a little bit of a shakeup this week, Aries. Be prepared for it. Just know that sometimes change is never a bad thing. Obviously, if it shakes up kind of our status quo of how our life is going, then it can feel like a lot at once. But you are walking away from this situation, so I kind of see you kind of regaining your power this week, Aries. For sure, just kind of getting back to, you know what, if something's not for your highest purpose, then I'm just kind of going to let it be because it's not for me. Sorry, the lighting is so weird this week. I kind of don't know what's going on, but you know what, it is what it is. Can I have more of this Tower moment and walking away? Okay, there's a bit of fear and a bit of self-limitations here. So maybe this is kind of walking away from something that has caused you to kind of have a lot of mental confusion, has kind of plagued your head a little bit, has made you feel like you're this kind of woman here all tied up around these swords. With the Eight of Swords, what it is to remember too is sometimes it's ourselves tying ourselves up. So maybe this is a feeling of you feeling like you're stuck, or feeling like you're kind of blocked in life, or there's kind of like no way out. It's about fear. It's about fear that you kind of have no control, that you have no power. But we really do have the power. We do have the power to cut ourselves free from these ties and change things that kind of aren't working for us. as long as we kind of be clear about it, right? Especially with this Queen of Swords here, with her sword kind of standing up. We have the power to cut our own ties of our own mental blocks. Sometimes other energies kind of oppose that for us, but again, we always have the choice to either realize or believe what these people are saying, or kind of leave and walk away from the situation. Still not clear if this is love or work. I mean, it could be for, I mean, this Aries, I guess it's general reads as well, so it totally can be either of those here. But kind of more of kind of what you're walking away from. So we have the Nine of Cups, which is kind of like a wish fulfillment and emotional energy. I think there is a sense of you here, there's a sense of you here walking away from things that are not making you feel good and things that are kind of not aligning to kind of what you want in your life. Especially with the kind of the Nine of Cups here in this situation here. Again, you're walking away from the Eight of Cups to move to the Nine of Cups. Right, we're walking away, or sorry, the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. We're kind of moving away from this old situation and putting us towards something that is going to be emotionally fulfilling for us, and that is going to kind of be a wish fulfillment for us. And we're kind of sitting pretty kind of with all of our cups here. We're feeling good. We're feeling like independence. I'm getting this like gaining your power back in a weird way this week. I kind of just feel that energy around you, Aries, around where you're kind of not going to let BS and things kind of rule your life. And you're ready for relationships, and you're ready for partnerships, friendships, anything like that. That feel like an equal give and take for you. That feel like, I don't know, that you're getting your worth, that you feel good about, that you kind of feel emotionally suits you kind of the best. Makes you feel emotionally good about yourself, because this, in this weird way, there's this energy here of you're not feeling like this at the moment, like you're on your way to feeling there, but I get the feeling that you're kind of all tied up in the moment with like decision and kind of like what to do. And I think that's on the way for you. That feeling of, you know, emotional satisfaction, being emotionally satisfied is what I'm going to say here. And this also might be for some of you if you are kind of going through a breakup, or you are leaving like a romantic situation behind. Again, with the cups here, you're going to start to feel good on yourself. You're kind of filling your own cups at this point. You kind of realize your worth. You realize what you deserve, and you're kind of standing up, and you're kind of giving that care back to yourself this week. Looks like there's some past energy here that just kind of came out. So maybe this is a situation of someone from the past. Maybe this kind of was an old relationship that you haven't really let go of. And now you're kind of regaining that power and regaining all this energy back. Or it could be someone from the past as well. Could be someone returning from the past. I can get that here as well. Can I get more on the Six of Cups? More here on the Six of Cups. It also kind of feels like this is a bit of past energy that we're dealing this week. I think it's a change of, past energy in the sense, again, if it was a relationship, if it was a lover or someone like that, because the lovers just came out reversed. So it could have been a breakup here that has really kind of stuck in your energy and stopped you from moving on, and kind of stopped you from feeling good about yourself and feeling valuable about yourself and your self-worth. Again, whatever this past situation was, whoever this person from the past was that you broke up with, kind of seems that they kind of left you, either you left, and this is kind of you walking away from that situation here, or they left in a weird way in the shakeup here. But either way, whatever it is, I kind of see you kind of retracting your energy back to yourself, retracting the power back to yourself, because I don't feel like you're giving that energy to this person anymore. I don't feel like the situation or that energy. You're kind of more protective of your energy this week, which is great to see. Yeah, you're like less anxious about it. It's not keeping you up at night anymore. You're not kind of thinking about if this person wants you or not, or how this situation will play out. You're kind of like, again, like I said, you're protecting your energy, you're starting over again, and you're kind of moving into a place where you're going to feel good about yourself and be good again, because this was taking up way too much mental energy for you this week, especially kind of with this 3 of Pentacles reverse, where it's like, it feels like someone that wasn't even giving you, wasn't even working with you in the situation, didn't really want to build anything together, and it just kind of feels like you're like, you know, why am I even putting my energy towards this? Why am I having sleepless nights over this person, or thinking about this person, or this situation, or this friend, or this family member? You know, it's like, why? Or this coworker, or this job, like, why am I putting my energy towards this? And it's going to relieve a lot of anxiety for you. I feel like these changes that are coming in are, this Tower moment is a good change that will propel you forward to something even better. So we need to get out of this energy. Okay, so we could be dealing with this specific person. We could be dealing with, have a Gemini. It could be an air sign, so it can be Aquarius, Libra, and why can't my brain Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, as again, and it could be Taurus here as well. I have some energy, because we just got the Hierophant reversed, which kind of means like we're kind of rule breaking at this point. So maybe you kind of, for some of you, this could be a divorce. For some of you, this could be just someone you kind of had a long-term kind of commitment with. Maybe it was like someone that you were planning to get married or engaged with as well, and you're kind of ending it now because you see it's not going to work out for you. If that's what you're going through, I'm sorry. That's like obviously a really hard shakeup to do. But you kind of have this like breaking the rules mentality with this Hierophant here. It's kind of like whatever the status quo is, you're like moving away from it. So whether that means like marriage, or whether that means, you know, a job that you're supposed to be at right now, but it's not making you happy, but it's like what society wants you to do. You're moving away from that, and you're kind of breaking the rules in that sense, and really going against the grain here, which is good, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life, right? So your own happiness is kind of the most important. Interesting, we have the Hermit here. Could be working with a Virgo as well. Hermit popped out here. I think this is kind of just you in your alone time right now. You're kind of want this time to go inward, want this time to be by yourself, to have this kind of Hermit energy, to be like, you know what, I just kind of want to be with myself for the moment. I want to gain myself back, because there's this energy of you're not moving on from the situation that isn't making you feel good, that isn't valuing yourself. 9 of Pentacles here is my self-worth card. Feeling good about itself, feeling stable with ourselves, valuing ourselves, and right now it's just reversed, which kind of means we're not moving on from this energy of seeing our worth. We're not moving on from this energy of seeing what we deserve, seeing our value, seeing that our care is important to how we're feeling is important, and not only just how the other person is feeling, or the other person in the situation is feeling. We deserve to protect our energy, and we deserve to feel good about ourselves. I'm just going to pull some oracle cards for you here for this reading. But I like this energy that you're kind of going into here, Aries. Just this energy of, you know, I'm going to do this for me, and I'm like going to take care of me. So the energy is gaining momentum here. Kind of get this momentum energy of, again, this energy of you kind of going solo a bit, you kind of doing this Hermit energy, this care for yourself, kind of going back to the drawing board. I see definitely some healing in here as well for you, kind of some end of anxiety. I think you're going to ramp up to this almost new version of yourself, which is really nice to see. It's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be like, feel like a fresh new you is the energy I'm getting. And again, look at the bigger picture. So when these Tower moments happen in our situations with ourselves, we got to see what the bigger picture is. What is this doing for my overall soul? What is this doing for my soul contract? And what is the universe trying to bring to me with this kind of this ending here? Let's see what some energy oracles for this for Aries. For Aries this week, please. I'm just going to pull 2 for Aries this week, please. For Aries this week, please. Thank you. All right, so we got yin and yang reversed, and we got envy reversed here. Start off with envy reversed. So with envy reversed here, I think you were just kind of, again, with this self-limitations, with fear, with going against the status quo, seeing kind of other people kind of be really happy with themselves in their lives. I think you're kind of flipping the switch to yourself here, and I think you are kind of like letting go of this like envious feeling of, sorry, I was grabbing the booklet and I dropped my pen. Letting go of the energy here of being envious of other people and their lives, and you're kind of taking control of your life again here. I'm just going to read you both envy and yin yang off out of the book here, just so you see. Healed. So this card reverse heals a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves you out of a dramatic, radiant way to attract more to you. You know that you can keep your eye on the future goals without losing sight of your present gifts. So continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack whenever those thoughts or emotions come up. You are well on your way to a completely gratifying life, and your genuine accomplishment of value within and around you will keep drawing more value to you. So we're talking about when we value ourselves, more value kind of comes into our lives. And that's kind of the energy you're moving into, Aries. And I love that because you deserve the world, Aries. All right, when this card is reversed, it reveals a yang cycle. Which is one of active, outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach, exactly what we were talking about with the Queen of Swords, intellect, to things. The logic needs to be applied to a purposeful action. The cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings. Sometimes there is significant outer change. That is what we're talking about with the Tower as well. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of the highly charged energy. So we're talking about the energy is getting momentum here. So we're getting some really big energy coming in here that will really help us propel forward. And things are going to shake up and change, but just know that these changes are needed. Aries, that was your reading this week. I hope that helped.